Ever wonder how secure your password really is? Have you heard of brute force attacks? Welcome to the fascinating world of cybersecurity, where the battle between hackers and security experts never ends. Today, we're going to delve into the concept of brute force attacks. In the simplest terms, a brute force attack is a trial-and-error method used by application programs to decode encrypted data, such as passwords or data encryption standard keys. Rather than employing intellectual strategies, these attacks rely on exhaustive effort. That means the attacker systematically checks all possible combinations until the correct one is found. Imagine a thief trying every possible key on a key ring until they find the one that opens a lock. That's essentially what a brute force attack is, but in the digital realm. The more complex your password, the more combinations the attacker has to try, and the longer it takes. As you can see, brute force attacks can pose a serious threat to your online security. Brute force attacks are not all the same. There are several types to be aware of. First up, we have simple brute force attacks. As the name suggests, these are basic attacks where every possible combination of characters is tried until the correct one is found. Then there are dictionary attacks. Here, the attacker uses a list of common passwords or phrases, effectively reducing the number of tries needed. Next, we have hybrid brute force attacks, a combination of the first two. This type uses common passwords with added numbers or symbols. Reverse brute force attacks flip the script, where the attackers have a password and try it on multiple usernames. Lastly, there's credential stuffing. In these attacks, cybercriminals use stolen usernames and passwords from one breach to gain unauthorized access to other accounts. Understanding these types of attacks can help you better protect your digital information. But why would someone use a brute force attack? What's the motive behind it? The answer lies in the allure of potential gain and the thrill of disruption. One common motive is profiting from ads or collecting activity data. By infiltrating a system, attackers can manipulate advertisements or gather valuable user data for their own purposes. Next is stealing personal data and valuables. Attackers can gain access to sensitive information like social security numbers, bank account details, and other valuable data that can be sold or used for identity theft. Spreading malware to cause disruptions is another motive. These disruptions can range from slowing down a website to causing massive system failures. Then, there's hijacking your system for malicious activity. By gaining control of your system, attackers can use it to carry out further attacks, turning your system into a weapon. Lastly, attackers may aim to ruin a website's reputation, causing loss of trust and significant damage to the brand. With so many potential motives, it's clear why these attacks are so common. So, how can you defend yourself against brute force attacks? Well, the first line of defense is a strong, complex password. Avoid common words, predictable number sequences, or personal information. Mix it up with a combination of letters, numbers, and unique characters. The more complex, the better. Next, consider enabling two-factor authentication, or 2FA. This adds an extra layer of security, requiring not just a password, but also a secondary element like a text message or biometric data. It's like a double lock on your digital door. Don't forget to keep your systems up to date. Regularly update and patch your software systems. These updates often include security enhancements that can protect you from the latest known threats. Finally, stay informed. Knowledge is power. The more you know about the latest cybersecurity threats and practices, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself. Remember, the best defense against brute force attacks is a strong offense. Stay informed and stay safe.